Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We are in the Launch Plant Zone, the final zone of the Sonic 3 portion of the game. Oh, and this zone has a very famous way of farming lives. I'll show you. With a spin dash right here. Whoa! I said spin dash, and say spin dashed. To stay here, and eventually the points will add up. But I don't want to stay around there and do that because why would I want to do that? It sucks. But here we go. Alright. Whee! Yeah, there's a lot of little neat little things in this level. For example, down here, watch out for these things. They'll kill you with their stampiness. There we go. Got another 50 rings. I'm going to once again try not to become supersonic, which I know many of you are going to see as a, WTF, why are you doing this, but I don't know. Legit playing for the win. Yes, these things that look like those pneumatic tubes that they have at, bank drive-up ATMs and such. Ow. You jerk. Yeah, those guys are pretty much impossible to hit. Oh, one other feature that Sonic 3 has is Sonic has this insta-shield that he can use. Apparently, I've been playing this game for 18 years. I've never once been able to use it successfully. I'm not sure if the feature actually works, but allegedly the feature's in the game. So when you jump and you press that button without a shield, you get an insta-shield. Alright. So it's kind of funny, it makes the injured sound effect when that happens. Whoops, I fell. Not like it's really a big deal. There's multiple branching paths all over the place here, so there's no real wrong way to go. Speed shoes! Whee! Yeah, you can get a lot of mad speed in this level. Just skip everything. Alright, aw, those rings are denied to me. Alright, let's smack him. Let's run up here. Ouch! Doesn't matter, still can go in. I think it's funny how you can activate the star post, lose all your rings, and still get in. It's pretty lolsy, I must say. Yes, it's lolsy indeed. Alright. In we go. I might have told you how I, was aware of but never used LOL, in my entire life up until about a year ago, and now I use it all the time. Just because, I don't know, I thought it was kind of dumb or whatever. But, I don't know, in the past couple of years I've found myself just completely immersed in internet culture, and that sort of made the lulz happen to me. Another funny thing is, back in the 90s and early 2000s, we used to actually say LOL. We didn't say LOL. I used to say LOL, but that was like the only one. Now everybody says LOL. This makes more sense than saying LOL. I don't know. It just to me it does. Ah, whatever. Okay, so we're going on here. Alright. Ouch. You suck, Spikes. You suck, whirly dude. Alright. Whee! Those things are fun. Yes, I love these cannons that just shoot you forward at incredible speeds. Let's go down here. Oops. Alright, epic trick jump. I am awesome. There used to be a thing that would spring you back here. Oh, also, there's a little secret in here. Shields. Yeah, actually there were a lot of things in the original Sonic 3 that were harder. Like there used to be one of those whirly spike dudes that would come into the little room with you if you weren't quick enough and got out in time. They removed a lot of those for Sonic 3 and Knuckles for some reason. I guess they wanted to make it less difficult. I don't know. Don't agree with it in most cases, but like that spike or that spring that springs you backwards back in Hydrocity Zone. But oh well. In general, Sonic 3 is less hard than either of the last two Sonic games. I don't know, theirs was a lot more challenge. But they're longer too, and there's more to do, so I guess it balances out. And also, there are parts in Sonic and Knuckles that get rather difficult. Knuckles, you dummy. Alright. Yeah, you blew up this building, failed to hurt me, and you're just gonna piss off your pal Robotnik. Great job, Knuckles. You are a man of wonder, I guess. I don't know. And now it's time to skip that, because I've been through enough of them recently. Robotnik, come back here, I want to fight you. Nope, gotta fight his minion. Alright. Hello, minion, how are you today? Are you from the Dominion of Canada? See what I did there? Har har har. This guy's not too hard, he swings his arms at you. Once you hit him 3 times, one of them falls off, and then he just becomes easy as pie. Pie. Go for some pie right now. I think this will be another one video level. Alright. Just because we're only 6 minutes in and we got this far. I think it's a lack of special stages that's really making these fly by much more than the old ones were. There is a secret passageway, or an alternate route if you want to go left here, but there's nothing really to it, so we're just going to go ahead forward here. And once again, water in Act 2. It is going to be the last water we're going to see, though, because, like I said before, there's no water in the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the game. Alright. So we're just going to zip along. Zip along our little clothesline here. Ow. See? Time moves backwards for me sometimes. I said ow before the injury even happened. Yes, I'm playing kind of clumsily right now, but I can really afford to. At this point. Alright. What you want to do is, you don't want to hit that, because you can get rings. So another thing they changed from Sonic 3 to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because there used to be spikes under there. But instead of punishing you, they now reward you, so I don't know. I guess that's cool as anything. Alright, we jump over that, we get to skip a bit. Although there is another giant ring back there if you still haven't gotten the emeralds, so you can do that. Once again, actively trying not to become supersonic, just for the hell of it. Oh, what the hell, let's become supersonic just for a little bit. We'll go into a special stage sooner or later and reset ourselves. But it's fun just to be the fast man for a while. I can jump over the level, not really. Prevents you from doing that. Well, I guess it doesn't prevent you all the time, but it prevents you some of the time. Whee! Running so fast! Alright, wait, hold on. Let's go back here. I think there's something... Yep. Stuff for us. He just looks so cool when he runs. He just like flies. It's kind of funny because a lot of people say that Sonic actually either rips off or at least derives some inspiration from Goku from Dragon Ball Z, I think. But the funny thing is, I wasn't even aware of Dragon Ball Z or Goku or any of that stuff until approximately like 2000 or so. So I didn't know any of this at the time. Yeah, there's a lot of little things like this you can get, and those the invincibility really won't help me. Oh, this is the exit of a Knuckles passageway, a special Knuckles only path. So there's actually a pretty challenging water segment where you hit a button, the water goes up, and you really have to rush to get out in time. And then Knuckles goes through that path because he can't jump up here. Yes, it's sad to be a Knuckles sometimes. Alright, Star Post coming up here. I want to fight the boss legit style, so let's go into the special stage and load up on rings. Because this boss is actually a 2-stage boss. Keep in mind that if you play Sonic 3 by itself, this is the final stage of Sonic 3, and the boss is actually 3 stages. They took out the 3rd and final stage just because I guess I didn't want all that challenge to be in here. And I kind of feel bad that I won't get to show you the Stage 3 boss, but when you play as Knuckles, it's a little bit different. They omit the Stage 1 boss, and they just have the Stage 2 and 3 boss. So we'll still get to see when we get to the Knuckles run, which again won't be for a while, but at least you know it's coming. At least you know it will exist at some point in your lives. Get me that one up. Well, okay, I guess we have another chance at it here. Rings! Give me those rings. Oh well. So much for that. Take me out of this level. Alright, and this is different than the end games of the last Sonic games, because, well, you don't have to fight with no rings, and believe me, this is... I mean, the Sonic 2 endgame is the hardest of all endgames, I think. And this guy, I mean, he's not an easy boss, but he's pretty easy. I mean, you just have to whack him. His balls follow a pattern. Lower, upper, upper and lower, upper and lower. And you can mess it up like that and get hurt. And mess up again. But yes, we're going to play him legit with no chance for Supersonic. So I'm actually kind of glad I lost my rings, because playing legit is a big deal to me, at least some of the time. Depends on the game, really. But Sonic, yeah. Alright, we're down to our last ring. We gotta really preserve it now. And we jump in the Eggmobile, steal Robotnik's machine, Tails dies, and when you are playing Sonic 3 by itself, Tails does not follow you from this point on. You're on your own. Oh, here's Robotnik's Death Egg flying up and away. And we reach the first stage of what would have been the end game in Sonic 3, but it's not the end game. It's merely the sort of the mid-game spike. Alright. So we just cruise on here, wait for things to get moving, and now it's time for the fight. And Tails does join you in the Sonic & Knuckles version. This guy's not so hard. You can actually get in a number of repeated hits on him before he goes up. And then he loses some of his laser things. But you really want to be aware of the spike thing, because even if you're laying a lot of hits on him like this, you can still hit yourself on the spike thing. But yeah, he's pretty much a pushover. In the original Sonic 3, right about now, things would get all dark. This ominous, awesome music will play, and you'll fight the final boss of the game, which is actually legitimately a very difficult boss. But as it is, this zone is done. The only zone without a, you know, scoring your time in rings like the other zones thus far. And we get to watch the Death Egg burn. Of course, it's not the end. It is not the end, folks. Because it's time for the Sonic & Knuckles portion. See you next time for Marble Mushroom Hill Zone. I fail. So good night.